What's going on, everybody? We're going to get into this charting session. I'm going to review Thursday's trades and price action and live trading that we had together. This was the day that Trev was in my office trading with me, and this was a massive day for me. I booked 17K. Now, most of my trades weren't on live. I think 3 or 4 were. And it's kind of tough because the first trade we took was a loss, and I know a lot of traders in our community blew their accounts on that loss and just weren't able to continue trading with me and just left the live, right? And I just want to touch on that. You got to understand that not every setup is going to be A plus, and we're going to take losses, and you have to make sure that you have enough buying power to continue. That's what this is. It's like to have longevity in this game, you need to continue to trade, right? So this trade that we took at open, I had taken a pre-market trade right here, and I had said that to everybody. I'm up $500 on the day. This setup was happening. I said I like it, but I don't. It's not A plus. We spoke about it. I'm going to go over exactly why. I said I'm going to take a stab at it, but I'm only risking what I made this morning, and I completely took the loss on that. And then I ended up jumping long and caught a scalp here. Then me and Trev smoked this trade and this trade to put us nice and green on the day, right? So just keep that in mind. If I'm speaking with you guys on live and I'm like, I'm taking a stab at this, but I'm only risking what I made, then maybe don't trade it. If you don't think it's A plus, then don't put size on, because not every single trade is gonna hit. I just want to touch on that. It doesn't matter if you're trading ICT, the level system we have. It doesn't matter what you're trading. There's gonna be some bad trades, and this was one of them. So the reason why it was not a good trade, first off, I thought we were going to get this sell set up. If you look here, we had a level right here, okay? And then right here, right? We were kind of bounced between that. We pushed up. This was some crazy candle. Then we broke down, and we were coming back to a level that we bounced off of, right? Now, the long that I took was here at about a little after 8 in the morning. I took this long, and I was up $500. So I was looking for this level to break, and I wanted to hunt this liquidity. Like the trade was valid, but it just wasn't A plus because we have these lows that we've taken. We just took all these lows, right? And also the main reason why is because if you look over on ES, we're in a 1 hour imbalance. Look at the same time, right? This here, we're tapping into this 1 hour imbalance, right? So look at just the screen here. You see right here, we're right into this 1 hour imbalance. So really, when it comes to a sell setup, if both correlating assets are in a high time frame imbalance, we're not going to take that, right? But if one of them is and the other one isn't, it's just not as high probability of a setup. And we did speak about this. I said I don't like that we're in this hourly imbalance on ES, but I'm going to take a stab at this. I'm going to risk what I made this morning. And if you look here, if you take this fib retracement from the swing low to this swing high, on this wick right here, we're right in discount. So it just wasn't, now that I look back on it, I shouldn't have taken it because really we should only be taking A plus setups or high quality buy and sell setups. But I think because I was up on the day, I was like, I want to participate in this. The market looked weak and we ended up selling right off. We had the right idea. It was just bad timing, and this high time frame imbalance held us up for a bit, right? Then we broke that, so anyways, that's it. We broke the level. We entered an instant drawdown, just one of those trades. So just try not to get caught in these, just maybe take a mental note and journal that next time. If we are in a high time frame imbalance on ES, don't take it unless you are okay with some drawdown or you have some profit to risk, right? So to be honest, I probably wouldn't have taken this. I'm pretty sure I said that Thursday. If I wasn't up on the day, I probably wouldn't have been taking this, right? So anyways, now that we got the loss out of the way, we ended up having some bangers after that. Now, this started around 10:30, 11 right here. To be honest, most people left the live. I understand. I know what it's like when you have a losing trade. You just get off the charts, right? And I respect that. But, I was break even after this win and this loss. We ended up smacking this. It was like about a 50-point trade. Trev actually held this up quite a bit, but I took mine off at the level. And then I actually took this last little snipe here, targeting this last bit of liquidity. He pushed for more and got out on the pullback, but we caught about 40, 50 points here and about 40 plus points there, so just goes to show though, like we come in, we took this loss, it was not a high quality setup. It was a sell setup. I thought maybe we were going to get the push. I took a stab at it, risked what I was up on the day, and that was it, right? But I was able to have buying power to capitalize on these moves. Because look at, these are the moves. Like this is perfect right here. Look, we come down And also, we kind of held this level. If you really look at this level, like our system printed, like look at these holds, right? The level. Look at this hold. This is just manipulating right here, coming down and taking these lows. So if you really look at it, it was pretty clean. We just got caught trying to chase it. And sometimes that happens. As traders, that's going to happen sometimes. That's part of this game. You know what I mean? After recognizing, okay, we are holding this level. We're still in this high time frame imbalance right here. Now the longs are super clear. And these things moved. This thing moved. As soon as I got in, we got in this, me and Trev, and it just ripped. Like, I was like, man, fucking right. Like, it was redemption for losing on this trade, right? So, nice trade, though. Break, rejects our level, come down, hold the level, push up. We then break the level. I noticed that we were holding this fair value gap right here. Okay? So, when I seen that, I was a little bit late, and I got in, but I was almost positive we were going to push to this liquidity, right? And that's exactly what we did. Boom. So, that was it. That was the morning. I then me and Trev went for lunch. And then I came back and went full savvy mode and just went to town, right? So I ended up taking some trades here. This was an absolute banger. And this is our model. If you actually look here, look at swing high. Oh, a sec here. Right? We got the swing high to swing low. We're holding the discount range. We push down. Also, we're breaking this level. We're not really doing much here, but I noticed we couldn't clear back above it. And when I seen that, and I seen this discount range, boom, I shorted that. And I had some size on. I'll be honest with you guys, I had 5 minis on in this trade, and I caught pretty well the whole move with everything. It was beautiful, targeting this low. It banked me, man. This trade banked me. So, but what are we doing, right? So we caught the longs up. We've taken this liquidity. We break the levels, discount range, come up. This is exactly what we like to see. Boom. Right here, right? We got our swing high, swing low. We got our discount range. We got the level. No 2-minute close back above it. I was a little bit late, but I wanted confirmation. It just sunk. Honestly. Like, I was able to hold through this whole thing, and it was beautiful. Then I took the liquidity sweep model. So as soon as we closed above this fair value gap on the 2-minute, I took this and instantly just rocketed. I just trailed here. I trailed because I was like, I'm up big on the day. I'm trading with size. That's all there is to it, So, anyways, just a quick one tonight. If you guys want to chat about this trade, this loss, feel free to reach out. I know some people had a tough time with it, but, you got to understand that's trading. And I think most people knew not to be putting size on. And it was tough, though, because the day before, we had a couple buy setups and sell setups that hit perfect. Like, instantly 40 points, right? So I know what it's like. Sometimes you come in the next day and you see the same type of setup and you think it's going to go, right? But it's just, trading's not like that. Trading is not linear. It's not like that every single day, right? So, but realistically, it was a pretty clean day. This was a pretty clean trading day. I admit I got caught in chasing this. Now that I look back, it sucks too because we talked about it. I was like, we're in this high time frame of balance. I don't really like that we haven't cleared that. You know what? I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm going to try. I'm risking what I made this morning, and I got caught, So, anyways, feel free to reach out if you want to chat about this. But go over the structure on Thursday. It was pretty clean, especially this, right? Beautiful, beautiful movement here. And this is where I made most of my money on these trades down here. This liquidity sweep model printed too. So I just trailed. I think I got out right at this candle on the pullback. So I just started trailing, and it just went. So it was like 60 points on that, right? So anyways, that's all I got. The levels are printed. We're all ready to rock. The schedule's out. Let's get ready to crush it this week. We don't have news Monday or Tuesday, but that doesn't matter with our levels. We get some moves anyways. So let's get it. Don't let this week or these losses get to you. That's part of trading. It's basically just paying your dues and business expense, right? So let's crush it this week. Peace, everyone.